Belle, you have always been the sweetest, most kind-hearted kid. When you were a little girl, we used to find your little Polly Pocket dolls stashed in random places around the house, wrapped in tissue. When we asked you why, you said, "I didn't want them to get cold." And I'll never forget the time when we noticed you were nearly in tears while watching something on TV. We saw it was the ASPCA Adopt an Animal commercial, and you said, "I just feel so bad for those puppies." Growing up, you have always been ahead of your time and ready to take on the next phase of your life. You were born 3 weeks early, you walked early, and you talked early. I remember how it surprised people at the grocery store when they would see this tiny child in the seat of the shopping cart with no hair or teeth, speaking in complete sentences. As you got older, it became apparent to us how independent and strong-willed you are. You always wanted to do things on your own, like the time you didn't wait for Grandpa Larry to help you get up on the trampoline, and it resulted in a broken arm. But it has mostly served you well. It drove you to success in gymnastics, volleyball, and track when you were younger, and especially in your musical achievements throughout high school. I remember the summer after 7th grade when you wanted to buy a ukulele and teach yourself how to play. I have to admit, your mom and I weren't too sure that you would stick with it, and we said you would have to buy it with your own money just to see how serious you were. Well, you did, and after only 2 days, you had already learned 3 songs. The rest is history. Even though you were a shy kid, you have always enjoyed performing. We first noticed it when you were in the children's theater production of Aladdin when you were 9 years old. We told you not to be too disappointed if you were cast as a tree or something in the background. But you came home after the first day and said they cast you as Aladdin. You had all of your lines memorized in a couple of days and couldn't wait for the performance. We were worried you would get scared and freeze up when it was time to go on, but you absolutely nailed it. Afterwards, when we asked you how you were able to do so well, you just said, "I feel the most comfortable on stage." We feel blessed to have you as our daughter and often wonder what we did to deserve you. You are such a blessing to your family and are a wonderful big sister and best friend to your brothers. Sometimes we look back in amazement how things have worked out, starting before you were even born. We had your name picked out for months, but the night before you were born, for some reason, we suddenly weren't sure. So we got out the baby name books and found the name Belle. The next morning, just hours before you arrived, we wrote it on a whiteboard in the delivery room to see how it looked. But we still weren't sure. But then, as soon as we laid eyes on you, we knew your name was Belle. It was meant to be, and we can't imagine you as anything else. Congratulations, Belle. We are so proud of you and the person you have become. We can't wait to see what the future holds for you. Good luck to you and all of the homecoming candidates.